goodness, we have a very exciting unboxing today. I officially got my Celine Triomphe. This is going to be everything you're going to need to know. First impressions, what fits, how I saved $1,000, everything. Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Celesta. We talk about all things luxury shopping and handbags. If you love those things, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I do post videos every week. So I'm sure you can tell by the title, and also if you follow me on either Instagram, TikTok, watch the shorts, anything, you'll probably already know what this bag is. But I feel like it's not ever like official until we do a YouTube unboxing / first impressions and everything. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick little unboxing, and then we'll jump right into how I saved money, what fits, and first impressions.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle. You tell me that it's simple, but I could paint 1,000 different pictures of what is wrong. But if we turn the clocks back a couple dials, we should throw them out, because time ain't ours, oh, but you fill me up, and I can feel it now.
Guys, I'm honestly so obsessed with this bag. Like, she is stunning. So I saved almost $1,000, and I'm gonna explain the whole pricing breakdown. So my friend was in Europe. She was spending about like a month or two in Europe, and she was like, oh, like I'm gonna come back. Like, do you want me to bring back anything? And I was like, I mean, if you have space, I wouldn't mind if you're able to get your hands on this bag. And she's like, yeah, no problem. So she picked it up. In Europe, this was 2,100 euros. Here in the US, the price is $27.50 before tax. With the European price, the tax, the VAT, is already built into the price of the bag. So like you leave the store paying like $2,100 versus in US it's $27.50. Where I live, it's about 10% sales tax. So I add on another, $275 on there, which brings the total of this bag to $3,025 compared to the price in Europe, which is only 2,100 euros. Right now, the conversion between like euros and US dollar is so similar that I'm basically just counting it like $2,100. I think I paid her back $2,107. And this is excluding the tax back. If you get the VAT refund back in Paris at the airport, it's about a 12% refund, which made the bag equal to about $1,848. I haven't gotten the refund back yet. I'm also not super pressed on whether I get it back or not, because I have done that whole process myself before, and there were times where I didn't get the refund back. It's only about like $150, $200, nothing I'm gonna lose sleep over. But even without the VAT refund, I still save almost $1,000. So honestly, a steal, because I'm absolutely obsessed with this bag. I think this is gorgeous and totally worth like $2,100. Okay, so let's talk first impressions. I've kind of mentioned this already. I love this bag. I went back and forth on the color. If you guys remember, like I would say like springtime, I was looking at this bag, but I wanted to get it in a color called Arctic Blue. And that was a seasonal color. And Celine does a lot of these like seasonal colors. And I loved it. It was kind of this blue-gray, light blue-gray kind of color. I was obsessed, and it was sold out everywhere. Couldn't get my hands on it. But when I was in LA back in June, the Beverly Hills location actually had the color Peony, which is like a light pink lavender color. I thought it was cute, and I tried it on, and I feel like it didn't spark that much joy. I don't know. It was like a nice bag, but I think that like it didn't hit right. And then I tried on the black like a few weeks later, and I was like, honestly, I really like the black. Something about it, it just looks so classy, so elevated and elegant, and just that with the gold hardware really just like contrasts really well. So I ended up going with the black one. I know it's kind of boring because I have a lot of black bags already, but I don't have an excuse. It just like looked the best in black. I think also one of the first things that I've noticed with this bag is the leather. It is this smooth leather and just overall so luxurious feeling. I think most of my bags are like grained leather because they are more carefree. So that's something to keep in mind. I haven't had too many issues like with it being smooth leather, but in general, it feels very luxurious. It does, however, catch a lot of fingerprints, dust, like everything shows on this bag. So keep that in mind. And I think that's probably just the black color. I think if you were to get a lighter color, it wouldn't be as obvious. But keep that in mind if you are thinking of getting this bag. Like fingerprints, dust, literally everything shows on this bag. Something I wish I could change about this bag is having a removable strap. The strap is stitched onto the bag, but I think if you were able to remove it, maybe swap it out for different straps that Celine could then sell you. You can swap out like a chain strap. Like there's so many more variations and ways to wear this bag if you could do it. And you maybe even wear it as a crossbody. Like there's so many different ways. And that's the one thing that I don't really love about this bag, but I have kind of been in a shoulder bag phase at the moment, so I don't mind too much. I do think, however, the other Celine Triomphe sizes, this one's like the shoulder bag one, the other ones have more versatility to them because you can adjust the strap short enough that you can wear it as a shoulder bag. And as a crossbody, this one you can only wear as a shoulder bag. And I know a lot of people are kind of picking between the two. If you're looking for a bigger bag, I would go for the bigger sizes that you can wear as a crossbody. I really liked how this was more of a rectangular, almost like baguette shaped bag versus more square, and I just prefer this one, so I ended up going with this one. But if you need a bigger size, I definitely recommend looking at the bigger size because this one doesn't fit much. Also, another thing to note, if you got this bag or are thinking of getting this bag, I actually, the first time that I used this bag, I was at IKEA, and I thought my bag was faulty. I thought, so when I pushed this in, only one of the clasps goes in, like when I push in both. Usually with a lot of these kinds of bags, when you push in both, you need to be able to open both to lift up the flap, if that makes sense. I thought it was jammed, and I was like, oh shit, like I don't know what to do. Like, do I go back to Celine? And then I asked one of my friends who also has the same bag, except hers is like a chain strap, and she said that she also looked into it because hers is the same way. So she went on Reddit, and other people were saying that this was the design of the bag for whatever reason. You only need to push in one, or the one that goes in, to open the bag. So just keep that in mind if you do have this bag. If that's not the case, let me know in the comments, because I was thinking like, oh, do I need to like unjam it somehow? But she was saying that hers was the same, and Reddit said it was the same thing too. But let me know in the comments if you don't have that same problem. But that is something that I was caught off guard a little bit because I thought like, oh my goodness, like did I get a faulty bag? But just keep that in mind just in case. And the last thing I wanted to touch on before we get into kind of like what fits in the bag and everything like that is, do I think this is a classic bag? I've been getting a lot of comments on TikTok, Instagram, you know, things like that. Do I think this is a classic bag? Do I think this is going to be the next Gucci Marmont? Things like that. And I have some thoughts. Personally, for me, I think I can see this bag, this style, this logo sticking around until there's a new creative director. You know, when there's a new creative director for like every brand, they like to discontinue kind of like the older creative director stuff, bring in their new designs, you know, things like that. And I could see this bag sticking around for a while. I could also see it gaining even more popularity than it has now. But Celine isn't as big as Gucci, I would say. I don't see it being as big or getting as big as a Gucci Marmont because everybody had the Gucci Marmont. I had the Gucci Marmont, people's moms, people's brothers, their boyfriends, sisters, cousins. Everybody had the Gucci Marmont, whether it's the belt, the bag, the shoulder bag, everything, right? And I feel like Celine is still a little bit more understated, where I don't see that being the case. In general, this is a black shoulder bag, right? It's like, I don't see it going out of style. Like, I mean, you're gonna use a shoulder bag, you're gonna use some sort of black bag anyway. So you could see it stand the test of time. However, if you're the type of person who doesn't like having the same thing as everyone else, then I would say stay away from this bag. I think that there are probably better bags on the market out there, like black shoulder bags that you could get that not everybody will have. However, I'm the type of person, I don't really care. I fully embrace the fact that I'm basic. I am not a trendsetter by any means. I follow the trend, and that's okay too. And so for me, I don't really mind that a lot of people on social media have this bag. I have yet to see this bag in real life on someone like walking around the street, but I also don't go out much, so maybe that's a me problem. Okay, so let's get into the what fits. I think that'll be really important just to see the actual capacity of this bag because it doesn't fit that much, but I think that will be really helpful.
Okay, here's everything that fits in the Celine Triomphe. This again is the shoulder bag style. This is an 11 Pro. It does fit in here. Max will also fit. Card holder, a key pouch. Don't ask me why I need both. Some hand sanitizer, a lippy, and some car keys. I know you guys are going to come for me for this one, but since we still have space, I'm going to shove my sunglasses in there, and there it is. That's probably the most it'll fit.
Okay, so that sums it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I absolutely love my new bag. She is so beautiful, so luxurious, just absolutely obsessed. I hope this video was helpful for you, especially if you're considering getting this bag or if you already have this bag and want to confirm if the clasp is like faulty or not. Someone let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave another video for you guys here and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.